Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric, and this is Rome, and we're back with some more MW5 Mercenaries. Now, I've been making some changes both to the computer and to the game. First of all, I have lowered the resolution on my monitor, because I play this in windowed, down to 2560 by 1440 instead of a full 4K. That is the first thing. Now, I did that because I was playing on a 3060, and I was playing with settings, and I just wasn't quite getting what I wanted the other day, so I thought, well, let me lower it. But I upgraded my graphics card. I've got a RTX 4070 Ti Super, so pretty big jump from the 3060. I've still lowered it. It's fine. It has a mild overclock on it that does reasonably well, as far as I can tell, according to benchmarks and everything else. We'll make sure it's still stable. I am playing without ray tracing in this game, because frankly, ray tracing in this game just isn't worth it. That's really what it comes down to. We got some reflections there. Is ray tracing on? Did it reload it? I had turned it off. Let's see what's going on here. Oh wait, it's still off. Good. I've got everything at maximum. Everything's at maximum. I mean, that's where we are at the moment. So again, we're not here because we're playing borderless windowed. So we're actually at 2560 by 1440. This is the rest of what we've got going on. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of that. We're going to resume. Now, as far as the game goes, I went and I just made a boatload of money because at this point, you know, there's always that discussion, are you better off playing for salvage or cash? I think if you're looking for something specific, or if you're looking for something crazy and you're playing with the game where you've got some pretty limited options in the store, then maybe salvage makes more sense. But realistically, I've said it in the past, for early game, and I'll say it now, I still think playing for cash is better. And we can make a boatload of cash when we do missions. And in fact, I quickly was up over to about $70 million, 70 million C-bills, excuse me. And I have done some stuff. There's a rare hero atlas here. I'm not going to pick it up, although I did think about it because it's a good one. But I've already bought an atlas. In fact, I bought 2 mechs here just before logging off last night. So we're going to quickly just timeline ahead to get those fixed. I got a Fafnir. It was damaged when I bought it. So what we did was I stripped the heavy machine guns off of our other mech, off of our, the Thor? It was the Thor. Stripped the machine guns off the Thor. The heavy machine gun arrays, excuse me. So let's take a look. What did I do with the Thor real fast? I put a couple chain guns on it. Essentially, that's it. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. So this is it right now. I put 2 chain guns on it. It's got some case. It's got some chain gun ammo. It's still got the SRM6s. Still got the arc throwers. I did put an agility gyro on it. And I think that's kind of the only change I've made to it since you've last seen it. So we traded the 4 heavy machine gun arrays for 2 chain guns. So damage per second says it's 46.32. Not too shabby. Heat 6.85. Cooling 3.48. So essentially half. Touch more than half. That's plenty. It does have triple strength Myanmar in it. I don't remember if you've seen that or not, but I think I did, but we weren't really generating any heat. And I still am not sure we're going to generate a lot of heat. We're probably better off actually removing a heat sink or 2 so we can get some heat into it if we want the Myanmars to be more effective. But it is what it is. The Arctic Summoner. If you recall, this one got beat up pretty bad last time and I hadn't repaired it. Well, I actually got lucky and salvaged a new one that was in much better shape. It was only missing the engine, the gyro, I believe, were the 2 things. And I just stripped the engine and the gyro off the other one and tossed in this one. And we have a new Arctic Summoner fully built with the LB10Xs, LBX10, excuse me. It's got Clan XL. It's got the EMP Clan. It's got the ER medium pulse laser clans in there, laser. Like I said, everything was there. I just got some engine crits on it essentially to take it out. So we've rebuilt that. I don't remember if you've seen this one built this way or not, Butterstone Ryan. I think you did, but you haven't seen it yet. It's got the Hyper Assault Gauss Rifle 30s on it. It's got 2 of them. They're a lot of fun. I played it a couple times, and then just 3 ER medium lasers. You can see it only has a damage per second at 1747, right? So, not as much as we like. The Rome hasn't changed, I don't believe, since you've seen it. We're still running 2 large rotary Gauss in the torsos. I've got 3 medium laser short bursts and an ER array, large array in the CT. All right, the 2 new mechs. Let's start here with the Atlas DH. Haven't done much on this one, really, but I have upgraded almost everything on it. So it came with an LB10X, like a crappy one. I've upgraded that to the burst. It came with 2 large ER larges in the arm and some mediums in the torso. These ER Clan ER medium automatic lasers actually do more damage than those ER larges do by a chunk. The ER larges were in the arm, but I decided I would rather keep these a little safer, so I put those here and upgraded the 2 medium lasers and moved them to the arm. So our high power energy is in the CT now. Our functional helicopter killing mediums are in the arm. I did add 2 AMS because we had a little bit extra room due to going from 2 ER larges to 2 ER mediums. As you can see, these only weigh 2 tons each, whereas I think the ER larges are 5 or 7. I don't remember. We had some more tonnage. This had 2 LRM-10s and an SRM-6 in it and a lot of ammo. I have switched to 2 MML-9s, which can go back and forth between LRM and SRM, and you can see we have 2 tons of ammo for each, 2 tons of ammo for the LB-10X, and we've got AMS, and we're running case in both CTs, and then we just filled up as much as we could with double heat sinks. I believe this thing had Clan Pharaoh as well. I don't remember if it was Clan, but it had Pharaoh. I took it out because we needed the slots more than we needed the weight. So I've also added a gyro agility in this one, projectile predictive, and a sniper sensor to give us a little bit more range. And then we'll just have to remember to switch back and forth between short range and long range on this thing with K, and we'll see how it works. So that is that one. I think it's pretty cool, but we didn't really change the overall build of it. We just changed some of the specifics, but the overall layout is identical. The other thing I bought was a Fafnir. The Fafnir normally comes with machine guns, lots of machine guns. And it still has lots of machine guns. But instead of a bunch of heavy machine guns, 2, 2, 2, 2, it now has 4, 4, 4, 4. And they're clan. Otherwise, this one came with mask. I left the mask in it. I struggled a little bit with that. I wanted it to be fast. Especially with machine guns, so we can get in and out. It's not terribly fast normally. Even with an engine core 400, it still only has a speed of 64.8. So that mask is definitely going to be useful. And you can see here it should give us a 50% speed boost. So it should take us up to just about 100. So when they're running it, and then we're running the 4 machine guns 4. Now we know these are good because we saw them on the other mech. This is essentially that same thing with just a little bit more speed and a lot more armor. I did put a shielded head in there as well. It costs us a critical slot. That's fine, but it gives us more. And you can see this is a Gauss platform, and I did play with doing a Gauss, but that would require taking out the mask and doing some other stuff. Not playing to the actual Fafnir's strengths, right? So it does do really well with the Gauss, though, as you can see. It's also distracting. Non-standard pilot's a little bit more expensive to play. It does have improved targeting, so weapon projectile speed goes up, and weapon cooldown goes down. Not hugely important for us, but a couple more bullets is good. And I do like that extra speed. Helps keep things on target a little bit more. Again, doesn't matter that much to us. We're not gonna be shooting super long way away anyway, so they should go where the target goes. Fafnir, difficult to maintain. It's expensive. That's what it is. Juggernaut armor, though, it's got a bunch more. It's got a bunch more extra armor. And then regular Juggernaut, this is the Fafnir quirk. Machine gun projectile speed also goes up to 25%, so we're up to a total of 35%. We get 50% more optimal range modifier. If we had some rotary AC2s, which I do not, they also get some bonuses. And then incoming damage to armor and structure is minus 25%. So this thing legitimately is a tank. Between the automatic miss because of the distracting, and then the additional perks, the extra armor, and then the negatives to actual incoming armor, this thing is going to be a beast, and it should be fast enough to get in there and tear things up. The machine guns, as they are now, you can see have a max range of 330. So, almost not quite medium laser, right? Medium laser you can reach out to about 400, but we're thinking a slightly short range medium laser essentially as far as optimal, as far as max range anyway. I would actually, I forgot to do it on this one. I should do it on the Atlas as well. Let's give it fortified internal. I don't think we really need anything else here. I think I'm okay with the rest of that. We don't really have a lot of great perks. So let's come over here and take care of it on this one too. You know, missile range and velocity might be useful on this one, right? We do have the two missile launchers, but I think for now we're okay. So that's where we're at. We have a bit of money. We've still got 40 mil in the bank even after all of that. That should get us a full lance of assaults to go with our full lance of heavies, our full lance of mediums, and our full lance of lights. So we should be okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at the star map and see what we got kicking around. I had us here at New Hope because I wanted to see what that was. We could easily jump into this, and we might, let's see, 340. Multiple missions. 20. I think instead, we're going to come over and do this war zone. Is that the one I want to do? Oh, what do we got up here? Oh, let's go up here. Let's do an assassination con. That's 3. There's a garrison duty that's 370 tons. Let's take a look at that. I'm just looking to see if we can get our full assault lance out. But remember, one of our assaults is a is bigger than assault. I can't remember what the actual classification is, but the Rome is 115 tons, not 100 tons. So we're really heavy. We'll end up running probably one heavy mech with our 3 assaults if we want to do that. So things to keep track of. Now, if we look at this, we can bring 370 tons. We hop in here, and if we were to go all salvage, we're going to get a lot of salvage in this, right? We're going to potentially get 39 salvage, and then another 2.5 mil, a little bit less than 2.5. If, however, we go C-bill payout, we're going to get about 6 mil. Now, this one's not terrible. I've actually seen some that are actually significantly more than this. So in this case, I think you have to kind of pay attention to see, like, what are they paying out for each? Now, I think we can make 6 mil with salvage. So in this case, I'm going to go salvage, but we're just going to kind of play back and forth with these and kind of see what we can get. And then, you know what? I'm going to put a damage in there because we know that Fafnir is going to be expensive to repair. And we'll get more money out of this, and we're going to take a little bit of we're going to take a little bit of damage out of that, so that's fine. So I have yet to run either the Fafnir or the Atlas. I just bought them. I did the initial repair on them, and we called it a day. So we have to kind of figure out what we're going to take. I think I would like to initially take the Fafnir. And I'm going to have to remember what the command is for mask, but I think if we hold down Alt, maybe. And then Dahlia, we're going to give Dahlia the Atlas. Now, she needs a little bit more missile experience, so maybe she'll get some off of that, and then she's ready for her final promotion, which will take her to 60 in theory. There's not much left. Goblin could use everything. Freeman could use just missiles, really, for energy. He needs missiles and speed. Do I have maybe... I don't really know that I have something that's going to get him that. I mean, that has Artemis. That's got the thermal on it. We could do that. Maybe instead, we go down to medium and we give him the Raptor with the streaks. I don't know that those are going to do it either. That's going to be something. That's got LRM-10 with Artemis. But otherwise, I don't really have a lot of... I normally run really missile-heavy loads, and I just don't this time. I didn't. Well, let's back out on it for now. We'll take a look once we figure out what we're sending Goblin with, because we've got another assault. We can send him here with the Stone Rhino, or if we're going to go lighter, we could in fact go with... We could give him the Corsair, right? If we're going to go medium, right? Because that still leaves us what? That leaves us 55 tons, right? So we go medium on this, and then the question is, do we give him the Raptor with the SSRM-10, or do we go dual SRM-6s, or do we want to just go LRM-10 with Artemis? I really like the LRM-10 with Artemis, but, well, I mean, that's not, I don't think he's going to get a lot of damage out of it, is essentially what I'm thinking. I'm kind of wondering if we just give him the Raptor. It's got a little bit more speed. He's more likely to use the streaks with this. I don't know if it's going to be huge. I don't know how much he needs left. But it also gives him evasion, right? I think this one's a little bit faster. What do we got as a speed on this one? 93. Yeah, so let's give him that. And that puts us pretty close. We'll drop and we'll see 2 new mechs. I'm kind of excited. How do we get out of here without destroying anything? Oh, we're gonna go this way. All right, there is a gate here. I'm gonna try to use it. We're generally gonna leave everybody kind of right here-ish. Let him. Ooh, he's kind of nasty. Look at that Ursus. All right, he's going to be in range to me as soon as he crosses the ridge here, though, right? Yep.
Mech spotted.
And we're just going to sit on him here. Sorry, Mr. Ursus. Life is going to go hard for you here for a second. Oh, and then the rotary Gauss got him. Yes.
Additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
At the requested position, Commander.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed.
I don't know how we're going to do as far as ammo with this goes. That is my biggest issue. Whoops.
Following your lead, Commander.
Target acquired.
I've also done a mouse acceleration curve
Watch out, that mech is going critical.
as well, so my mouse should be a little bit. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm using an aftermarket.
Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
And get that guy. There he is. Hey, we got our no thank you. We killed our 11 dudes. All right. Where's he coming from? ER. Ooh, small continuous. Okay, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kind of set us up. Is he coming? I'm going to set us up kind of right here so we can use some range as he comes over the ridge because we don't really want to deal with that. Whoops. F1, F1.
Identified.
Never mind. We're going to go. We're going to get what's here. We got stuff popping up over here.
Target destroyed.
Recon has spotted additional bogies. Heading
I'm going to leave them here.
intersects with your
F1,
position.
F3. And then I'm going to bring the Raptor
Located, and I
with
can
me.
smell the blood of our enemies.
And we'll come this. We'll rotate this way to take care of this rifleman.
Target acquired. New target, rifleman. Enemy forces continuing to converge on your location. Stay frosty, Commander. Target acquired.
Quick glance, make sure the other 2 mechs are doing okay. I don't see any big damage on them at the moment.
Commander.
Target destroyed.
F4, F1. Why don't you go get that guy? And I'll head back this way because there's a lot of crap going on over there. Oh, and we've got masks, so let's see what we're getting. We're getting 97. Yeah, not too bad. The city's doing okay. Our mask is slowly climbing.
Target acquired.
Scrub one.
Destroyed.
I think I'll go for you. You're gonna be right here. You are in my range now. Let's finish you off. See missiles coming in. Is that ammo low? Oh, that was ammo low. We're gonna need more ammo on this thing.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
We're gonna have what? One more wave. We've got 3 more here, so that'll take us up to 21.
That kills reactor is about to go.
Did she get the one over there? Oh, Freeman, excuse me.
Additional contacts just cross the perimeter, Commander. Expect company soon.
Ammo depleted.
There we go. I'm out. We'll see kind of how much damage I can do with that much ammo, but we probably need, what, 2 more tons, you think?
Warehouse is level. Clear that Celeste target. It's about to go critical.
We got an Annie.
Base HQ is being targeted by the enemies.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Ooh, that's a nasty Orion, too. You know what? They're on it. I'm going to let them stay on it. I'm going to let them stay on it. Get those rotary Gauss. Got the tag on him. There come the missiles. Ooh, we got a headshot on him.
Target destroyed.
Well done, Commander.
He's the last one.
Area is secure.
What happened to the Annie? Did we get a headshot on it? I didn't even see how the Annie died. It went fast. I'm guessing a headshot? I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. It's good. I'm kind of happy we took salvage now. If we can get an Annie, I'll take that. A headshot Annie would be perfect. All right. How did you go down? Engine core. All right. The XL's still there. A lot of large laser clans, SRM6s, SRM4s. That wouldn't be a terrible one. I mean, 75 tons. It's not huge, but that's not bad. Conjure, okay. It's got that small ER array. That's pretty cool. Battlemaster, ER, that would be a good one too. It'd be nice if we still had some more of those ERSCs. I wonder if we do. And just make it an ER. I mean, it's got the snub-nosed PPCs on it too. That's a really good one. Griffin, I don't care about. Shadowhawk 2, okay, not too bad. Conjure doesn't have much left. We got some UAC Ace, UAC 10 clan. That's really good. We got a heavy assault 20 Gauss, LBX5, ER PPC. There's some good gear on this one. This was a good match. Adder, Ursus, Kit Fox. Yeah, I have no idea what happened to that Annie. What do they have down there? Machine Gun Clan. I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna go. So this Orion just needs a 300. That's all it needs, and it's up and running. It's 75 tons, so we could run it with our assaults. Well, we got 3 100s, right? So I guess we may as well just do a 4th 100. But we could run it with the 115 ton, right? That gets us just under 200. This Conjure was not bad. I was kind of thinking this Battlemaster too. It's also missing the engine. But we have some more. I thought we had some more small continuous. And that's an 85 tonner. I like those small continuouses too. Kind of going back and forth. This one's fine, right? 3 ER large lasers and a Gauss. It's a great sniper mech. It's got some SRM6s for when you get close. It's actually a really good mech. It's got apparently anti-air targeting on it. Let's see if we click. Can we? Oh, I guess we can't mouse over there, unfortunately. But this Battlemaster, I think, 349 plus 168. I'm just going to look at the bar. 253, yeah. So it's going to have more armor. It doesn't have any perks. You know what? I'm just going to go for the Orion. It's in really good shape. All we need is an engine in it. I think it's just a good... hold on. We got to go back. We didn't use all our salvage. Hold on. And then we'll spend 5 on something else. ER medium? Sure. 1,000 damage for the Corsair. He got a couple level ups. Nice. Good. Let's get him maxed out too. He's already on his way to 60. I mean, he's already unlocked to 60. So we didn't get much out of Freeman though. He did a whole 140 damage is all. I mean, it was missiles, but we need to get more out of him if we're going to max him out too. If we're going to get him that promotion. He didn't get any evasion. Probably just because he didn't do enough damage to get shot at. And I did 856 with the ammo I had, which was the same that the Atlas did. So that's not terrible, but we are going to need to find a way to get some more ammo on the Fafnir, I think. Everything else, I think, worked just fine. Whoops, that's not how did I do that? I painted it. All right, let's take a look at our Fafnir here and see what we can do. I don't know if I have more ammo for it. That might be the issue. What do we got? Heavy machine gun ammo clan is what I need. I've got some half tons, so we could get another 1.5 tons on here. The question is, what do we want to do to find space for it? Right. So if we go 1, and maybe we spread some out here just in case we lose that. We have a little bit left. I don't know that that's a good idea or not. I mean, we're already down on tonnage, right? I mean, we're already taking some hits here. We've got endo on it. We don't really have any more room for. We don't have a whole lot more space, is what I'm saying, right? We could go with potentially. We could go with maybe some Clan Pharaoh. Do we have enough for that? No, we don't have enough slots for it already. We've got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to take 7. Yeah, we've already. Oh, well, I mean, I guess we could go here, right? Hold on, let's go. Let's get rid of this one. 5 tons, 5 tons. And my phone is ringing. So, uno momento. All right. I wouldn't normally pause a recording or stop recording for a phone call, but it was a student. So, yeah, I mean, see, we're already taking a bunch of armor off of this. I wonder if we're better off if we actually go back with just regular heavy machine guns, take off a couple of these, like maybe off the arms. What if we got rid of this one and we just went 2, right? We just went heavy machine gun here, heavy machine gun here. We can go, see, that takes us down. I mean, it costs us a lot of damage per second. But this thing does so much damage per second as it is. I mean, it says, 15.6, or some of these are 45. But the reality is, this thing just does crazy, crazy damage, right? So, because it actually is doing it all. Most of these things, when they say that, that's a potential, right? Missiles or whatever. This is actually reaching out and hitting things. I mean, so we could go with, say, 2 like this. In fact, we might be able to go all 4. Right? What do we do if we go? So this still hurts us. So we're down still 4 machine guns, right? But that gets us down to there. We could cut one of these out because we had 3 for 4. Now we've got 2 for that, right? And then we could add, say, 1 ton in for this one. So I think effectively we had 3 tons for 12 machine guns. 16 machine guns. If I add 1 ton in, then we'll have. So this is a little bit more than we had before. Yeah, I had 3 tons for 16. Now I've got 2 tons for 8. So that's a net improvement of ammo per gun. Now down here, that would have been 1. We could get in, let's say, 1 ton of regular heavy machine gun ammo. We'll toss it in there. How much does this weigh? Just half a ton. As I say, and then we can add some more armor is what I'm saying. Like I said, we're down, and you can see we're down almost 30 armor in the legs, right? We're down a lot from what we could do. And partly it's just because we're running the mask, right? I mean, it's 5 tons. We could go with a slightly smaller engine as well, like not a hugely smaller, but a smaller engine. What if we could even do this. We could lose 26 tons that way. I'm not sure where I would, that's gonna change how we do things. What if, okay, hold on. Heavy machine gun array. What if we go here, right? Then, do I have that other machine gun? Can I still get that in there? Put that in there. We got just enough. Okay, I wasn't sure how much the Clan XL was going to take. So we go there. I'm going to add in 1 more ton of the Clan, right, for that. I'm going to add in 1 more ton for the regular, and I'm going to put this just in a leg. And then we're going to max armor. That still leaves us 20 tons. Holy crap. Okay. I mean, we could put heat sinks in it, but look, weapon heat, 0. There's no reason for heat sinks in it. We could get rid of the endo at this point, right? We don't need it, right? That gives us a few more slots that we could do something with if we wanted to. We could add in another heavy machine gun. The thing is, I don't have ammo for it, right? Let's take a look at the market. If we can find some more ammo for it, that would be worth it. But at the moment, if we can only get 3 tons in. Now, I guess we could go 3 of them with 3 tons. That's still a small improvement, right? And then 2 in the other arm. Or, actually, I mean, I guess we could go... Hold on, I mean... I don't know, we could just add all those halves, right? We've got plenty of space now. So if we go here, we go heavy machine gun array, we go heavy machine gun array. In fact, I've got another heavy machine gun at this point, right? We could put another one in, like an arm or something like that, pretty easily if we wanted to. And then, but we need more ammo. And then we come back here to ammo, and we've got this stuff here. So I'll put half ton here, put half ton in each leg. So it's not a huge improvement. It's an extra 1.5 tons, whereas I really kind of wanted more or less double, if I'm honest. But it gets us a little bit more staying power. We're still only at 85 tons. I mean, we could add so much more to this. Now we could add a projectile predictive, right? So this, I think, will help. We'll throw it in there. I mean, I don't know that we need it. Standard, we don't really need sensors. Maybe powered sensor, something like that. There's no defensive. We could put, if we could find some defensive in there, right? We could put that in there because this thing doesn't generate heat. So it doesn't matter if it stops us from losing heat, right? We just keep throwing it in there. We don't have any light. No, we don't want a small cockpit. Cockpit standard, life support. Now we're fine with all that. Yeah, I mean, I took actually the double heatsink kit out of it because I just didn't see the point of it. So at this point, we need more ammo, and I guess it's just more ammo. we need more ammo. We need more ammo. If we can get some more ammo, we can put in 2 more machine guns if we want it. Now that's really going to start to hurt us because there's no real way, even with this. You know, we've got 4 more slots up there. If we put those extra 2, that's going to fill up those arms, I think. Slots. 5, yeah. So that's going to fill those up. And then that, well, what we could do 1 more pretty easily in the torso. And then we could split the ammo out to the legs, still use case, right? And do case and 3 tons of ammo in the legs and put a little bit, or in the arms, and put a little bit in the legs. That'd get us 1 extra one, but that's only 2.5 tons, right? We could, at this point, say maybe we want to put a Gauss somewhere, right? We could definitely do that. just to give it a little bit of long-range firepower, or like a Gauss machine gun or something like that, right? Because it is a Gauss platform, right? We do get more damage for it. We could take this and turn it into what we're doing on the Corsair right now. Oh, that's not a bad idea either. Oh. I'm going to save this loadout real quick. XL Fafnir. Save. But we're not going to do it. Hold on. Let's back up here for a second. This is turning to be a lot more in depth than I was thinking it was going to be. I apologize. What if we turned the Corsair into a long-range missile platform? We don't have a lot of that. Well, we can't really do that. We've got some of that. Let's see here. Let's just. I love the null system on it, by the way. But I'm kind of thinking, and the null works here because again, thermal stealth, right? Decreases heat dissipation, right? But if we're not generating any heat on that mech, we're fine, right? So let's go here. I'm just going to take everything out of it. Take everything out of it. I don't know what I'm going to do with this missile-wise, but if we can come up with something cool to do with this, and I do want the C3 client, because if we can build this as some sort of scary missile type mech, right? We'll want to be able to tie into other people's deal. Let's do a quick repair all. Get all that armor. And see, look, we're way down on leg armor here too. Max armor. We're way down on armor, period. So if we wanted to turn this one into something crazy for missiles, we got a couple options. We've got 4 slots in here that we could add like some SRMs to. We don't have any slots in the head at the moment. We've got a space for it, but we don't have any space. We can move the C3 client somewhere else. Move the C3 client somewhere else. There we go. So we have a slot there. So we could go like SRMs, right? We do still have this Artemis, but we only got one of them. What do we have in the market? We've got money for a change. LRM 20 Artemis, SSRM 60, right? We've played with the big stupid ones, and I don't think we need to do it here. This is just silly. Funny, but silly. I mean, we'd have to run up on somebody. I mean, 60, that's not going to help us with anything legitimately. That's just a meme mech at that point. LRM 20 with Artemis. We could put rockets on it. Rockets are nasty. What is this? Seeker Metalstorm Autocan 36. Ballistic weapon 36 tubes with superposed electronically fired tracking rounds for crippling damage. Weapon, missile, autocannon, standard, AC2, Seeker. Those are all its tags. Huh. Interesting. They've got 3 of them. They're expensive, but we could buy them. The question is, what type of ammo does it take? It doesn't say. I'm going to buy 1. We might be back for all 3. Now let's go here. I do have some LRM Infernos we could put on too, and LRM Mag Pulses, so we could turn it into a heat thing, right? We're gonna sell that too. All right, let's toss this in here real quick. Ooh, it's a lot of slots. I don't hate that, I'm just saying. All right, now if we go to ammo, we don't know. No idea what type of ammo it takes. Market. Ammo. They don't have it either. Well, it doesn't do anything good without ammo. So we're gonna skip it. Okay, let's go back to here. I mean, I've got 4 MMLs, right? So we could go with those pretty easily. We could go with MRMs, right? What if we went 2 20s? Oops, I thought I had 2 20s. Don't I? I guess I just got the 1. Hold on. No, I got 2. 1, 2. Oh, I only got one slot there. So. Right, and then a 10 is how many slots? 2. Well, that doesn't help us a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure that's great. It's not terrible, right? It says it would give us 13.52 damage, but again, you got to hit with all of them. So, all right, so 220s, we just don't have the slots for it on this particular mech. This mech's really just not meant to be a stupid missile, but I mean, it doesn't mean we can't do something like that. We just have to be a little more careful. We've got SRM-4 with Artemis. What if we put 2 of those in here? Right, we got 2 there. Do I have an SRM-2 with Artemis? I tend to throw away SRM-2s. Don't see one. We have 1 streak for clans. We do have 3 SRM-6s. We could just go SRM-6s on here, right? They're also only 2 slots. But those are tier 4 as well. So we go for something like that. That gets us that. Then we put an LRM or something along those lines in there. We could put an MRM-20 in there as well, but I think we go something more guided. Do we have an LRM? We have an LRM-20. I was looking to see if we had an LRM-20 with Artemis. Market LRM. Let's go up to L. Oh, they have a bad one. Yeah. We've got a couple LRM-5s. We could just use those 2. They're both clan. We could put one in the head and one in the torso. It's not a lot. I was looking for a little bit more damage out of my missiles, if I'm honest. But it's not terrible. So, I mean, we could go here and here. And that gets us a little bit of LRM action out of it. So definitely not an LRM or a missile boat, right? We're certainly not that. Now, we could go back to something in the arms. We have an AC-20 there. We've got AP Gauss, other chain, regular Gauss, clan Gauss. We got the grenade launcher, light rotary Gauss. So we got 2 of the light rotary Gauss. Those are the 2 we took off. We wanted to put those on the other mech, right? We do have a silver bullet Gauss we could put on somewhere, right? We could toss that in there. That gets us a Gauss. And then, what we doing heat-wise? Not doing much in heat. At the moment, we got a lot more cooling than we have heat because we have 2 engines. What do we have? Or we could do something like this. 1. I can only get 1 in there. Poop. I was hoping we could get 2 in. It is 6 though, isn't it? Yeah, if I could get 2 in there, I definitely would. Do we have an LBX5? Is there an LBX5? Don't see one. Now these are 5. If I get more of those, that would be fine. What do we have? AC5 clan. UAC. Do I have a bunch of UACs? Do I have some of those down there? No. I do have this tactical Gauss rifle. That's a 10-ton. That's 7 slots. I mean, that'll get us 2 Gauss on one thing, right? What do we have for projectile speed on this thing? 2875. If I were to put this in here, I don't have a slot for it. Here. Projectile speed. 25, 28. That does 25 damage. That does 8. Rate of fire 26. Rate of fire 12. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm really struggling with this one. I mean, we could do like ER PPCs on this thing, right? I've got a bunch of PPCXs. We could do that. I think I have some ER PPCs. I do. I've got 4 of them. I mean, what if we went 1, 2, 3 with a Gauss and the LRMs? What's our heat now? Our heat now is up to 9.4. So now we're starting to think about some heat. But we just need a little bit, we need some ammo. Let's go ahead, we'll put, oh, we don't have any AMS on this either. Huh. You take this off for a second. Let me take that off for a second. I'm wondering if we do these in the torso instead. Right, just to protect them a little bit better. Put them there. The arms, we could still put a Gauss somewhere. We could put a Gauss in an arm to go, I don't know what we'd go after with it, if I'm honest. We've got some tonnage. We could do like a couple machine guns. Just to have them. What do they do damage-wise? DPS is 1.4. It's actually more than the class. Oh, because they're tier 5. Let's put like 3 machine guns in an arm. They don't generate any heat. They give us a little bit more damage. Then we're going to go to here. We're going to throw a case in here. We need some ammo. We're going to need... we probably only need half a ton of this. Right? Because we're only going to shoot 10 at a time. It's 22 rounds. I will put 1 ton in. SRM4 with Artemis. We'll give ourselves 1 ton of that. 1 ton of machine gun ammo. We don't need a lot of ammo in this thing, actually. Something like that. And then we still want our AMS, because AMS is awesome. It'd be great to do all laser, but I only have 1 of those. So I'm going to put 2 of these in. Then I'm going to put some AMS ammo in. We're at 103. Our heat is still kind of a lot, but now we can go to our heat here, and we can put in some double heat sinks, double heat sink, double heat sink. We're up to cooling of 4.6. These are 3. I can go 1. I can go 2. There we go. Our cooling's up to 5 now. 3 PPCs. Handful of machine guns. It's not too bad because we can put the ER PPCs on 1, maybe on chain, right? We put the LRMs on 4, I suppose. I'll put the machine guns on 2, the LRMs on 3. We can even put the machine guns and the LRMs on the same, but I think that's fine. So that gets us easy weapon groups to figure out. We've got a fair amount of defense. We've got max armor. Our heating is what our heating is. It's not I mean, it tells us our damage is way down, but 3 ER PPCs, if we can shoot them consistently, we're going to do some damage. I'm wondering if we just then dump some heat sinks in here. Right? We've got the tonnage. We just put as many heat sinks as we can in, of whatever type, just that so that they fit. Right? Single, single, max armor. Take a tiny bit off. There we go. Maybe I put these 2 singles in the legs. I'm okay with that. I mean, I thought of some other stuff. We could put like XL in here if we wanted, for instance, and get us a bunch more space inside. But what are we going to do with said space? Right? I mean, what are we going to do tonnage-wise? We're kind of limited by... Well, we're limited by where our hard points are, first of all, but also just total space, right? So we're going to hit start. That thing's a weird one. It's going to take a while. You know what we're going to do? We're going to save this loadout. We're going to go Corsair. Say Rome ER PPC. Confirm. And it'll fly back somewhere, and we'll save ourselves some money and some time. All right. That's what we're going to do. Star map. I've been talking a lot. We will be back next episode to see how these 2 mishmashes work, right? I'm going to go ahead and put the rotary Gauss on the the other mech, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you. Cheers.